Okay, good day, guys. Good day to you all. Welcome back to the Formula Sports channel. Thanks for being here. The support is much appreciated. And a gentle reminder, as always, to please like the video and subscribe to the channel, as it is a free way to support the channel, and we do appreciate the support again. So guys, it's done. It's done. We did a story about 2 weeks ago. We did a story on Kemar Roofe, right? And him being on the verge of, going invincible with Rangers. And by, you guys are football fans, so you know what invincible means, right? Rangers have not lost, right? They have not lost this season in the Scottish Premiership, which is a big deal, right? It's only ever been done twice before. No, sorry, it's only ever been done 3 times before in Scotland. It has been done twice by Celtics, and it was done once by Rangers in 1898, 1899, I believe, was the season. Just going off memory, 1898, 1899 was the last time, or was the only time, Rangers has ever gone unbeaten the entire season in the Scottish Premiership, right? They a couple of years ago went unbeaten in the second division, right? But the only time they have ever gone unbeaten in the Scottish top flight was over 100 years ago, right? So now they have matched Celtics. Celtics had done it twice, and now Rangers have also done it twice. So, a big congratulations to our future reggae boy, Kemar Roofe. If I'm not mistaken, guys, if you guys know the answer to this question, hit me up in the comment section and let me know. If I'm not judging from my knowledge, this is the first time a reggae boy would have ever gone invincible. Right? I can't think of another reggae boy right now that has ever gone invincible. And I tried to do some research into this, but it's so difficult, finding information on the squads of the particular seasons. Especially especially for those seasons way back. Right? It's kinda a bit difficult. But from my knowledge, Kemar is the only, well, he hasn't played for the Reggae Boys as yet, but he'll soon suit up for us. We know that. And I can't think of another Reggae Boy that has ever played on a team in Europe, right? A team in Europe that has gone invincible. I cannot think of a team or of a player right now for a respective team, right? So it's a big deal, from a Reggae Boy standpoint, to have a player playing for us that has just completed an unbeaten season in Europe. It's a massive deal. So Rangers, they had their final game, and it was against Aberdeen. When we did the story, there had two games left, right? Against Livingston, Theodore Tapper Whitmore's former team, and Aberdeen, right? And so they got past the Livingston game unbeaten, and now they have, whopped Aberdeen 4-0, right? So now they have completed those two games. When we did that video, it was right on the back of their impressive 4-1 win over Celtics. They're big rivals, right? And Roofe, of course, came big in that one. He scored 2 goals, and he came big in this one as well. He also scored 2 goals in this one as well. And Roofe, of course, has made, a massive contribution this season himself, right? He has scored 14 goals in 24 games in Scotland and a further 2 in the Europa League. Right? 14 goals in 24 games isn't bad at all. It isn't bad at all. Especially considering the fact that he has played multiple positions this season. And he has also missed a number of games as well for a number of different reasons. So in the first half in this one, Aberdeen Rangers were all over Aberdeen in the first half in this one. And by the way, a fun fact. In the 1967-68 season, Rangers almost went unbeaten the entire season. They almost went invincible the last season in that particular season in the 1968 in the 1967-68 season. Right? They had one loss that entire season. One dege loss. Right? And it came to guess who? Aberdeen. On the final day, they lost to Aberdeen. Right? The legendary Sir Alex Ferguson scored in that game for Rangers, right? But unfortunately, Rangers, could not win that game. So, it would have been crazy if the last time Rangers almost went unbeaten in a Scottish League season. It would have been crazy if history were to repeat itself this time around. But Rangers got the job done. As I said, Rangers were dominant in the first half, man. Dominant. Right? Held most of the possession, created most of the chances. The very few opportunities going forward Aberdeen created, were from counter-attacks. Right? So you guys know that whole big team versus little team scenario go already, right? So a big 4-0 victory for Aberdeen. Sorry, a big 4-0 victory for Rangers, right? In this one we saw a lot of, especially in the first half, a lot of switches of play, moving the ball from right to left. A lot of crosses from Rangers as well. And interestingly enough, Aberdeen was sitting off Rangers in the first half and allowing them to have possession. Right? Aberdeen was very compact as well. So there was a lot of space out wide for it. That's why we saw a lot of crosses. Kemar Roofe, Kemar Roofe was absent for large portions of this game, to be fair. In the first half we didn't see much of him. And he came off in the it was the 66th minute or something like that. He came off in the second half, and really and truly, he didn't really show himself much in this game at all, right? It's so crazy that, that's efficiency for you right there. Roof had 19 touches the entire game, and 2 of them were shots on target, right? And both shots hit the back of the net. As I said, Roofe, and truth be told, Roofe didn't really have a good game, right? Especially in the first half, he had some bad touches, lost the ball a couple of times, some heavy touches. He lost the ball a couple of times, but he still came up with 2 big goals. The first one was in the 33rd minute, right? The Rangers left fullback drove into the box, delivered a short cross. It was a cross delivered on the ground, and Roofe had this goal was a very good goal, right? Roofe with one touch, right? One touch guided it into the goal. It was a very beautiful goal. Excellent run. Roofe is very good, in terms of his movement, Overall, he's a very good player, but his movement in the box, excellent. Right? Excellent. You can see it's a feature of his game. Right? He makes good runs in the penalty box. And he made an excellent near post run in this particular game. And scored with a very good finish with the outside of his right boot, right? Squeezed it through a gap between 2 central defenders, 2 Aberdeen central defenders that were standing almost on the goal line, right? So it was an excellent finish. Just guided the short cross with the outside of his boot, just guided it into the goal with the outside of his boot. An excellent finish, right? And as I said, it was a game of 2 halves, right? Most of the the first half was dominated, right? Dominated by Rangers, right? And the second half it was mostly Aberdeen. The first half was all Rangers, and the second half was mostly Aberdeen, right? So it was a game of two halves. The thing about Aberdeen in this one, they wasted some glorious opportunities. I mean, literally open goals they were missing. It was crazy. They missed some glorious opportunities in this game. Rangers was very efficient in this game, and truth be told, it in the end it probably wasn't a fair reflection. The 4-0 probably wasn't a fair reflection of how the game went. Aberdeen should have had some goals in this one as well, but they wasted some glorious chances, man. The second goal from Roofe, right? The Rangers player pressed and jumped a passing lane, right, and made an interception and passed it to Roofe. And Roofe was in acres of space, right? An excellent finish with his left boot to curl it around the keeper into the far left hand corner. So a decent finish from Roofe right there. And that finish would have made it 3-0. Rangers, by the way, took the lead very early in this game, right, with a freakish own goal by the goalkeeper. It was weird to say the least, right? So Roofe made it 2-0 and then made it 3-0. And then Jermaine Defoe, right? You guys know the name Jermaine Defoe, scored in the 88th minute to make it 4-0, right? So Rangers finished the season on 102 points, an impressive 102 points in 38 games, right? That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all, right? 38 games, 32 wins, and 6 draws, right? 0 losses, man. Big season for Rangers, big season for Steven Gerrard, and most importantly, big season for our Reggae Boy Kemar Roofe. And Rangers won the league for a while now. It was mathematically impossible, right, for them to lose the league from the other day. They had sealed the title. But truth be told, from about Christmas, I think everybody in their right mind knew that Rangers were gonna win this thing. They were so far out in front, it was pretty obvious. It was only a matter of time. But today, they were officially presented with the trophy, right? So Kemar Roofe got to lift this trophy, and I'm sure today was just an excellent game for him. He was a little bit disappointed that Gerrard didn't keep him on to keep him on rather to get the hat trick, but it is what it is. I'm sure at this moment in time, in the moment he would have been upset, but at this point in time, he's just beaming with pride, right? That he's part of an invincible team. And of course, you guys know Rangers will be featuring in next season's UEFA Champions League as well. So that is a big deal. Okay, guys, that's my 2 cents. Take care, stay safe. Rangers started the season with a victory over Aberdeen in the first game, and they have ended the season with a victory over Aberdeen to go invincible, right? So that's the big story. And again, stay safe, take care, and until next time.